As a group, we've now got to a stage where we have finished our film and 2 ancillary tasks.
During this evaluation, we plan to look back on our film and assess the journey that we have taken. When creating our film noir short Dead Man Running, we were heavily influenced by classic film noir movies such as Stanley Kubrick's Killer Kiss from the early 50s.
To give our film an authentic noir style, we decided to stick to the typical conventions of previous film noir.
Researching and analysing a variety of film noir classics allowed us to include similar codes and conventions in our movie. Here is a screenshot taken from the iconic noir film Killer Kiss. This climatic scene uses an extreme close-up of a murder weapon, which is vital to the narrative. Similarly, in our film, we use an extreme close-up of the key evidence framing our femme fatale. The close-up nature of the shot and the way the camera lingers on the objects emphasises their importance to the plot.
For the narrative of our film, we took a lot of inspiration from the 1981 noir classic Body Heat. This screenshot depicts the relationship between the film's femme fatale and the male protagonist, showing her seducing him for her own benefit. Similarly, in our film, we have mirrored this character convention, depicting a similar relationship between our 2 lead characters.
We have decided to use archetypal characters that are commonly used in the film noir genre. Our male protagonist is a detective working on a murder case. This is a common job role associated with male characters in this genre. For example, Detective Philip Marlowe in The Big Sleep. Like many film actors of the day, we have dressed our protagonist in smart attire, including tie, trousers, work shirt, etc. This emphasises his profession and sophistication. Our character also is depicted as a ladies' man who likes to act as a dominant or alpha male. The suave personality attracts a female audience as well as appealing to a male audience who aspire to be like him.
Our femme fatale is the widow of a wealthy businessman who she killed to obtain his money. She then seduces our protagonist to prevent him from turning her into the police. We took a lot of inspiration for this character from Body Heat's Mattie Walker, who also uses the male protagonist for her own benefit. Our femme fatale is very manipulative, deceitful, and unmerciful, which we have displayed in the final scene when she murders our male protagonist. In the initial meeting scene between the two, she uses her charm and allure to seduce the detective, which is a common trait in femme fatale characters. Femme fatales are often depicted as stylish and glamorous, therefore we have used important wardrobe choices to portray this. For example, her fur coat, jewels and high heels express the element of wealth associated with the character.
We use various locations in Bulldog to film, choosing specific settings which fit with the typical film noir genre. One of the more prominent locations we filmed at was the churchyard. A considerable amount of action and the climatic conclusion takes place in a churchyard. Therefore, we needed the location to reflect the atmosphere we were trying to produce. The strong themes of religion and purity associated with the church contrasts with the dark, sinful subject matter of the scene and which it embodies, proving as a perfect location for our movie.
We have also used typical noir settings such as a dark, mysterious alleyway in our crime scene, and narrow pathways including gates and street lamps when we first meet the femme fatale. The urban street setting is an important factor in most noir films, therefore we felt it was appropriate to include this in our film. We also attempted to emulate the traditional black and white colour setting of traditional film noir films of the past.